I've been doing research recently into how long it takes to create and build a culture, and scientists say that it takes 4 generations to establish a permanent culture. We could either refer to them usually as generational blessings or generational curses, but I think that's important because something like conversation, we minimize the power of building relationships with each other. I think being in this building has taught me how important it is to really love relationship. A lot of times we can expect things from people that we don't have relationship with. And so I think a part of making sure that our history, which is very indigenous, which has been uprooted, which is in the our blood, sweat, and tears in the fabric of in the DNA of the grounds of this place. I think it's to have conversation, to really have conversation, and as the sister said here, Miss Donna, she said whether it's your church or your synagogue. When I think about like the places in which 4 generations would gather, I think about a family reunion or a lot of our households. Like I grew up in a household where I grew up with my parents, but we would often spend time with my grandmother. My great grandmother passed last year, 102. I spent a lot of time with my great grandmother, just soaking up her riches. Or a church or wherever communal space we're in, we really do have to make sure that we're dialoguing, especially with our children. As a teacher, I made it priority that every student watch the Children's March of Montgomery, Alabama, 1963. Because it's so important for them to know the power that they have as young people. That movement literally started with kids. And that's not the only movement. The labor movement started with kids in the late 1800s. So I really do think it's just like holding deep conversation generationally so that we can create and build a culture that never dies.